So howdy folks, we're back to more for Silent Hill Origins. I'm Black Shadow. We're here at Cedar Grove Sanitarium, which is a absolutely absurdly huge place, and hopefully we won't be having to explore all of this. If it's anything like, say, the Silent Hill 2 remake was, we'll be doing it 3 times over, but we remain hopeful nonetheless. We're trying to make our way to the hydrotherapy unit here, but the route is blocked. We have access now to the basement, so that's going to be our next port of call. So far, I'm enjoying the game. It's not too bad. I think definitely one of the highlights of the game so far has been, I think, a lot of the musical score. The music was composed by longtime series veteran Akira Yamaoka, who did music for, pretty much all of the Silent Hill series up till I think Shattered Memories in 2009. At which point, then, obviously, Silent Hill kind of, went very quiet and dormant, but he did return for the remake last year. I believe he's going to be involved in Silent Hill F, and I think he's also involved in some of the musical score for the films, too, if memory serves me correctly. That looks bad. That looks very bad. Alright. Yeah, let's not go that direction, everyone. That seems bad. That is not something I'd be trying to stab with a knife. Oh no. You're kidding me. What? What? Whatever, game. Whatever. This game is... Silent Hill 2 has gone off the page. Just take a freaking drip stand? What the heck? That's so messed up. Honestly, the scale of weapons we're just waltzing around with ourselves is just completely ridiculous. Okay. Shit. Go, go, go. Let's not get involved in any of this stuff. Some more wood. Boiler room is blocked. That's bad. We have problems here. You have to try and get through. Yeah, you see? Ugh! They're definitely responsive to light. Oh. That's bad. Ah! Guess we are going this way then. That fills you with great happiness and joy. What in the hell is that thing? Whoa! Okay. Okay. Gonna try and run around. That failed miserably. I'm on the brink of death. That's bad. We should probably do something about that, right? We're putting away this stupid poxy. No. This game's not doing the best job in helping me to just use the first aid kit, please. Thank you. Those things are mean. I need to go that way. What's the odds it's right in front of me? Okay, maybe not. Good. Yeah, that big thing there, that's a problem. We're gonna need to find a solution to it. Something around the other side. I bet it's not too good. Okay. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot here right now, but maybe there will be later. I can't think of anything we've got on us that would be of any particular use right now, item-wise. We still got this thing, the future piece. Attention with the word future engraved on its side. Feels heavier than it looks. I bet it does. Alright. I'll have to come back down here later. What's all these? You see all these like cogwheels? Or like all these. What is this? Gears of War? Ah, shit. I gotta do something about this. Alright. Let's. Why is equip at the bottom? Let's dance! Wait, really? Yeah, go get you some. Alright. You telling me 622s took that thing out? I'm surprised. I'm not complaining, but I'm also surprised. Alright, sure. We'll go with it. Also, the shot, the pistol sound there, it was such like a stock sound. I think I've heard that in about like 5 different games. It is what it is. Okay, so that's the stairway, but I don't want to go there right now. Ah, shit. It's here. Why? Why did I should have known that wasn't going to work. These things have a habit of just like staying annoyingly out of range. Where you think you're good to swing, and it's like, nah, you're definitely not. You're screwed. Okay. Okay, I see. There's no, So this is the first floor. That's locked up, so we'll go in second. Okay. Question. Are sanitariums normally this big? Like, I remember one from, like, what, Sleeping City? And that was built around, you know, freaking, like, all sorts of crazy stuff. And even that wasn't as big as this freaking sanitarium. This place is enormous. You know, Cthulhu stuff. I feel like if you're doing Cthulhu, you've got a reason to have a giant sanitarium. This I'm not so sure, but whatever. You have so many rooms to check. Hope you like the sounds of trying to open doors. I honestly thought I could pick up the telephone and use it as a weapon. That's sad. Oh boy. Of course there's another world version of this damn place. Of course there is. I was trying to tell myself, I was like, Shadow, don't worry. The game's not going to do this. You're not going to have to traverse this place twice over. I don't know who I was attempting to fool. Okay. Prize waiting for us later. Okay, we're going to have to do some dodging here. Don't mind me. Goodbye. God bless. Hydrotherapy. I feel there was something on there, but apparently not. Ah, we have a save point. I'm actually going to go ahead and just make use of that. Don't mind me. Stupendous. Thank you. Broken because the water is boiling. The key at the bottom, but there's no way I can reach it without scalding myself. Well, can we just, you know, turn it off? Oh. We need to go to the pipe room. It's going to be in there. Alright, let's go do it then. Hold on. Let's look around here before we go, though. That's blocked. General therapy is okay, right. I think there is probably a couple of options of what we could look to do. But I think I'm just going to go down to the pipe room while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I will never be forgetting. We don't know what that key was for, so give me a moment. Okay, so here at the pipes. Problem. Key's down there. Problem. I've come all the way down to try and get hold of a key from a drain. How do I intend to get out the key? Do I use the lucky core? I cannot use the lucky core. Choices were made. So, without any other real solutions at hand, guess we're going into the other world. If there is one thing that I can perhaps make a note on so far this game, if you've played previous Silent Hill games before, especially Silent Hill 1, like, you can kind of feel a lot of pieces, but, like, this whole, like, Windows stuff going to this, it's not really been at all explained by the game what's going on and why. I just only know because I've played Silent Hill games before. You know what I mean? I feel like they perhaps could have bridged that gap a little bit cleaner. It's what it is. Shit. Yeah, I see that alcohol bottle. Yes, I would have liked that. I don't need to go out my way for it. I've got so many throwables. It'll be fine. Oh, we ain't going that way anyway. This is all blocked off. Well, that's good. I legit thought for a minute, is that a green herb? It's the wrong franchise, Shadow. How difficult are you going to make this? Not that bad. Okay. Going down. Is this open? Well, we have a save point. Sure. I'll take use of that. And see why not. Out of curiosity, if I do that, what does it say it is? Yeah, 5 certificate other world. Okay, that's good to know. So it does actually distinguish between that's good. What the hell is that? Yeah, that seems pretty bad. I don't think we should let's not get involved. That seems terrible. You know? Let's
I've always hated you. You and your devil son. Oh God, Helen. My dear Helen.
You really are dead. What will I do?
What the hell was that? I'm always nervous when I go into like these rooms here that I'm going to run into problems. So was that like a vision of someone else, or was that like a flashback? Was it something to do with Alessa? I do not know. That's bad. Where even am I? Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Did the old loop-de-loop. Double window area. Camera work here is pretty cool. It does have some good visuals, I will not lie. Okay, so we've got a way to go back into the normal world in there. That's good. Not quite done in here, though. I'm done with you guys. Yeah, I assume these are locked and broken. Yeah, they are. Okay, we do have to go that way. Shit! No! Dodgy camera aside. Camera angles are a little tricky to work with. I won't dispute. They're not the strongest. Ah. That's interestingly specific. Right, so this is how we get to the first floor down here. Okay. Bring me my son. That's not foreboding at all. Nope. Toilet looks blocked. There's a metal ring in the pipe. Something is stuck. Sure. Maybe now we need to go through to the pipe. I'm not sure. That seemed important though, so I guess I'm glad we did it. Okay, so that takes us down to here. Back on the ground, on the first floor. Okay, well, let's go exploring. I gotta try this. Nope. Nope. I'll screw you. I was gonna engage. Is this really where I want to go right now? I don't think so. I'm always nervous when I come into like big places like this, and I feel like I've got to try and search like fairly methodically. I don't want to be like hugely, horribly scattered about. Yes, I saw there was writing on that door. I don't know what the writing said, but we'll work it out. Administered medication, seclusion patients, accompanied Harris on the morning rounds. Visit from Mrs. Blank from her husband. Took her into the empty dorm room so she would feel more comfortable. Mrs. Blank has attacked her husband. During the visit, she had a violent episode and attempted to throttle Mr. Blank. She was heard screaming by myself and an attending orderly, and we managed to restrain. We sedated her and took her back to the room. Harris examined her and decided to reinstate her dose of opioids. So this is the person we heard from earlier. For the incident with Mrs. Blank, the other patients become agitated and restless. I don't feel like that's talking about the Gillespie somehow. I get the impression that it's referring to someone else. Why that's here, I don't know. Patient belongings, huh? Where even is that? Ah, I see. And now we... Right. Okay, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Dr. Harris has the key. Okay. Just a random type, right? I mean, what are some of these... The weapons is just so absurd. And the weird thing is, I feel like the game is like trying to encourage me to fight loads. But I really don't feel like a huge, strong implication to do so, you know? Like, we can. Like, alright, do you want me to throw down this? Sure, I got a portable TV. It's... Well, that's what it thought of my portable TV. It was like, get out of my face. But yeah, it's like, the game's giving me a variety of supplies. I don't feel particularly compelled to get involved in a load of violence. I just don't. You know? I just don't. Give me one of those. Alright, let's try more of these. Medical bowl, huh? Yeah! Nice. That didn't work as well as I would liked. Whatever. That's acceptable. I will say the throwables are pretty good just to let you more or less just straight down people. That's pretty strong. Good. I'm kind of glad that didn't go anywhere. There's going to be enemies just all over the damn joint around here now. We just need to get back into the central area. Let's just go and do that. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that's kind of the observation I've got. That's not good. Okay. That takes us back into the main area here. Patient belongings. Okay. Ooh. I highly like. Mrs. Blank Blank. Mrs. Blank condition has degraded dramatically in the past few months. Her fantasies of a mirror world have become more acute, and she spends more and more time in the apparent catatonic state. She claims during this time she's in the other world. She now has full recollection of the attack on her son, but shows no remorse for the incident. Seems proud. I'm worried that the behavior could have side effects and increased doses of epilenium that the imputations have been described. Interesting. I have my suspicions. I'll keep them to myself. There's another mirror there. Okay. Not quite as welcoming. Not quite as welcoming. Oh. There's one way to block a door. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see. That's the good stuff. Nice. That's the good stuff. Okay. So we haven't been anywhere around here before, have we? No. Badass Travis here. Oh god! Well, this is not good. Yes, I was literally about to let loose. But the situation, quote-unquote, resolved itself. How much ammo have I actually got at the moment? I need to look. Item, no, supplies. 28 bullets, 22 shells, good god. I get 4 shells a box? Maybe I need to not be so stingy with my munition. Maybe I should feel more willing to just start having at things. Kind of goes against my nature in a survival horror style game, but what the fuck is that? It's messed up is what it is. Yeah, that's the exit. Ain't going that way. That's locked. Here we go. Progress. Okay, what we got lying about here? This game feels like it's being very generous with what it's giving me right now. Come on, it's so stupid. I just see, like, it's a filing cabinet. I must be able to pick this up and take it as a weapon. It just feels so absurd. It's kind of not right, if you ask me, but in any event. More Dutch camera angles. Oh my god, there's so many places to visit in this damn universe. It's very unsettling. It's just... More supplies. Thank you. More reports. I arrived at the blank house. The ambulance is already at the scene. The neighbor, Mr. Bryant, first called the incident, restrained Mrs. Blank, and the parents were tending to the child. Okay, this isn't talking about the fire. The husband, Mr. Blank, had not yet arrived back from his place of work. The gas had been turned off, the house ventilated. Trying to... It appears that Mrs. Blank had attempted to gas herself and her child. She might have released her so she could kill the devil child. She was clearly not in control of her mind. Helen has not been well for a while. That must be referring to what we heard in that, like, black and white thing, I'm guessing. Who exactly Helen is? Well, what I'm going to say, everyone, this is a Silent Hill game. And in Silent Hill games, the protagonists are very rarely just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Unless it's maybe like Silent Hill 4. It might be about the only exception. And even then, it's a bit of a stretch. I don't really want to be down here. Indeed must. So this is I can't. Ooh, amp. That's not what I saw. Ample. Got an ample. All right, that's the good stuff. Another mirror there. Yeah, so this is the storage area down here. Interesting. Yeah, because I seem to recall we couldn't actually get down here. The door was sealed or something? Or at least locked from the other side. Okay, so now we can get down here. That's good to know. Fucking meat hook. Okay. So we need to get to the... Remember the pipe stuff? I think we need to explore the various... We need to explore these pipe rooms after we didn't like the flushing and stuff. Let's go do the other world first. Yes, I am conscious of time. It's not the way where I really want to go, but... Yeah, let's not go that way right now. Hmm. Well, kind of worked. Not the most impressive sounding shotgun blast either, but yeah, it's fine. It's 2007, you know. Can't all be winners. Okay. Here we are. The interview archives key, huh? Now, next question. Where the hell is interview archives? I don't know where interview archives is. Is it a basement room? Storage. Pipes. Boiler room. West pipe room. I don't know. I don't know. Is there a clue on the key out of curiosity? No. Okay, well, we've got it. Wherever it goes. Wherever it needs to be taken to. Keep hold of it. That's a bit more troubling. This is no. Is it? No. Okay, this is... awkward. Don't mind me. Where the hell am I? Right, here. Of course that doesn't open. Why would it open? Why? Why would this be a thing that be allowed to happen? I swear. Okay, didn't go anywhere. Ooh, lots of supplies over there. If I can find my way there later. Okay, cool, fine. So be it. So we need to figure out where on earth interview archives are, and I don't honestly have any idea where that is. That was not well played. Let's get into this variant of the world and let's review here. Where have I not gone yet that I could have gone? That's that weird thing. No progress really there that I can see. Second floor not had much access to. I never tried going upstairs, admittedly, on the other world. I guess that's the thing to try, because I can't see much else progress in this variant, and we've not yet found a way to get to the west side. I don't know. We never tried that door. I don't know if it worked. Okay, second floor. Doesn't open. Strong. Okay. So that didn't work. It was worth the try. Well... It must be West Wing. I guess I can get into there now. That's locked. That's broken. Okay, so we're back in the main area. We've got this interview queue. I don't know where it is. So the question is, can we get into the mail wing? It's locked from the other side, so that is not an option available to us. So the question is, where the heck do we go now? I'm not sure. There it is. I just missed it on the map. It's on the second floor. Hold on. These weird fucking things. They definitely don't seem to react. If you don't flashlight at them, they definitely don't seem to react to you. Here we are. Bit annoyed to have not seen that, but there was a lot of stuff to see. Unsurprisingly.
I had to do it.
You had to? Please, help me understand.
That's what you do with pests. That's what you do, isn't it? And he was a pest. Oh, he was a bad boy. Always has been. I tried to pretend he wasn't, but they were there to make sure I didn't forget.
They?
The people in the mirrors. They see it all. What's really going on.
And it was their idea?
Yes. They saw the devil inside of him. I had to kill him. My responsibility. My flesh and blood. I brought him into this world, so I had to take him out of it. Good wombs can bear bad sons, they say. I know you think what I did was wrong.
I just want to understand. Helen.
No! You want to keep me locked up, Doctor. But you can't. I can leave whenever I want. I can step through that mirror and into their world. This world is just a daydream.
Helen?
When will they bring me my boy?
Yep. I think it's starting to make sense. These eyes were taken by something I couldn't work out what. Another portable TV. So we've got Helen, who is talking about the fact that she is able to and see like the mirrors and to like switch between them, which seems very relevant, we'll say, to young Travis. We'll go with that. A what? This list, by the way, is absurdly huge. Like, too big. Yeah. Just have a sword. This game clearly is expecting me to afford a significant amount more than I actually have. I'm unsure who's to blame for this. Ah, jeez. Like, I just don't feel a particularly strong compulsion to fight. The game wants to give me a good reason to fight, like, I can do it. But it's not really done so yet. Also, but what the hell is that in the middle? There's something in there. Okay, just checking the doors. You know how it is. It's Silent Hill. You gotta do it. One thing I don't particularly miss of like old Silent Hill is that you've got to like rub against like 7 doors sometimes in a freaking in a room to see what you can and can't go to. I get it. It's like kind of for yeah. I don't know, it's something that I don't think is aged particularly well. Having all these damn doors you've got to rub against. It kind of is what it is. Okay, stairway. So this is the stairway we can get down to this area here. Alright, that's good to know. It does go down to the basement too. That's good to know, I suppose. I don't know how happy I am about that. Just a toolbox. It's so ridiculous. Just the items are picking up. Oh dear. Alright then. We've got a whole world to go exploring down here. And we're kind of out of time, realistically. I need to end this video. So I'm going to call this one here. I'm not going to be able to save. I have to make my own save here. But yeah, we'll come back. Now we have access to the west half of the Sanitarium. And I'm sure we'll get more of an understanding of the various fun and games that Travis apparently has got himself into here. We'll work it out, everyone. I'll see you later.